What's going on, y'all? This is the Battle Blaster, blasting his way through those blast doors of life and the struggle. You know how that goes. I come to talk to you. I wanted to talk to you about Bill Cosby, but I'm still like kind of going through researching some of the stuff that some of the high points and low points of the trial. So before I can give you my opinion on it, um, I want to like read more into it. Like I said, I don't have a TV anymore. I got rid of my cable because that shit costs too much. I really don't know what's going on in the world too much, but only through YouTube or whatever. So, but right now I'm reading a lot on that stuff through, the computer and stuff through the internet. So that works out fine. But I really wanted to talk to you guys about retarded ass coon fucking Sambo fucking sunk in a lost place Ben motherfucking Carson. That brain surgeon needs to have his fucking brain worked on. I think that motherfucker tried to work on his own brain and fuck something up. This is the same guy whose family was on welfare and was in the projects. You know what I mean? Grew up in the projects. This Sambo self-hating, I made it, coon ass Sambo fucking, you know, Negro. And I hate to keep going at him like that, but that's what the hell he is. He's a fucking Sambo. He's a fucking Negro Sambo. You know what I mean? This piece of shit of a so-called black man who, like I said, grew up in the projects, was also on welfare, when he was young as a kid. He wants, now I've heard people say, I went on one site, they said 5%, but another one saying 35%. This sack of fucking dog shit said that what he wants to do to the HUD housing is raise the rent for people in the projects or people who's in HUD housing developments to 35%. We already paying 30% of our we pay 30% of our income to the housing authorities or HUD, you know what I mean? And he wants to jump it up 35%. Somebody said 5%, but 35%. I don't know if you want to put it up to 35% or he wants to add another 35%. But from what I can understand, it sounds like he wants to make it to another 35%. That means it'll be up to 65%. Okay? You have people on fixed incomes or people like me who works every day, but we can't afford to go anywhere else. Living quarters are so hard to afford nowadays. I mean, you got to think about it. When they say your income, these people don't mean just your take home pay. These people talking about when you pay for taxes. When you get paid and you have taxes, they don't never look at the fact that, okay, if I make $575 and they take out taxes and only bring home $489 or $450, that is what the price you should be looking at. You should not be looking at the $585. You should be looking at the $450. You know what I mean? Because after you take out your taxes, we never see the tax money. The tax money is taken out automatically. These racist con men and women know this. And they choose to do this to us. it's funny to me to see this go down. And when you talk about it, people seem like they kind of accept it. I don't accept this. And I've actually talked to someone and I said, who can I go to and talk to this? I think I would have to go to Capitol Hill and talk about this because this is unfair to people like, people in my condition. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't make, like the one job I worked for, I was making like I was bringing home 38,000 a year. At this job, I bring home just a little over 25,000 a year. My boss doesn't want to give me a raise. I've been here for 12 years and I'm pissed off because I feel stupid for being here that long. Only reason why I'm there for that long was because I had to take care of my mother. And I couldn't take on a job that would have me on call where I would have to be there whenever, whatever. If I had to stay late, she would be here by herself and nobody would take care of her. You know what I mean? So the job I'm working at, it worked for me because I was able to at least be able, if something happened to her, I can get to her quicker. You know what I mean? From the job to the house. Now, if I were to work at, let's say, like I want to get a job work for Amtrak. If I worked for Amtrak, I would be there 24, like damn 24/7. I would be there because they have like an on-call position when you first start. So I know I would be doing all these crazy hours, and I knew she would need me, but I couldn't be. I wouldn't have been able to do my job efficiently, But now my mother's passed on. I can I can afford to work for a job like that now. And it's hard. I've been putting in applications between them and another train company and a transit company. And I'm just waiting. I keep putting it in. I keep trying to call these people. And all I can do is call and wait and call and wait. They keep telling me, you're on the list, but, you're not up yet. Blah, blah, blah. This, that, the other. I'm getting a little frustrated because I really do want to leave my job because, like I said, I feel that I'm not, I know for a fact I'm not respected there. And the work I do there, it exceeds any and every person he had working for him. So, I don't get no raises. It's really a real bad situation. I supposed to get vacation time. He acts like he doesn't even want to give me he won't give me vacation, and he act like he doesn't want to give me the money when I want the money, the vacation money, and it's fucked up. But like I said, make a long story short, I, as a person who makes whatever little bit of money I do make, I can't afford to see my rent go up 35% or an extra 5% because an extra 5% can hurt me. This is the person right here who's talking about, and I just read his little news piece. This piece of shit said if you raise the rent, it'll help people to want to get a better job and to work harder. Okay, you jackass. Not a lot of people are going to get better jobs. Where are the better jobs? Okay, I think you're lost in fucking brain surgeon land somewhere where during the time of you doing your brain surgery, you go into that la la land in your mind, and it helps you escape the pain or something. I don't understand, but you're an idiot. You're stone cold coon, fucking master sucking dick, Sambo ass Negro, in a sunken place Negro, because people can't afford to live where they're living at. I would love to buy a house. I'm looking at trying to buy a house, because I want to buy a house. I want to get out of this neighborhood. You know what I mean? The kids jumping up and down your car. They're throwing stuff or busting your windows. you just don't understand how bad it is. I would love to have my own house. I always wanted my own house. I'd rather have my own house where I could park my cars in the garage in the backyard, or at least park them out in the back of my house, and you know and be able to work on them on nice summer days, or keep them covered up from the weather, whatever the case may be, and decorate my house the way I want to have it looking. You know what I mean? I wanted to look modern. I wanted to look awesome. I want to be able to do that. In the projects, you can't do stuff like that. So, like I said, these individuals, and it's not even these individuals, it's this dumbass Carson, it's Ben Carson, who said, if these people, and he's talking about blacks, and I quote, if these people who rent from HUD have higher rent, this will make them go out and find better jobs and to do better for themselves. Okay, jackass, your boss, number 45, said that he would bring jobs back. This motherfucker let jobs go overseas. He never did shit. Okay, he can't do shit with these private companies. All right, he did not give out jobs. He's not giving out jobs. He's exporting them. Excuse me. He's exporting them. He's not importing them. You dig? So, I mean, where are we going to get this extra money? Are we going to take on 10 more jobs? And then when you take on more jobs, they're going to add more money on, because number one, every time you recertify for your rent, they ask you, do you have a job? Yes. How much do you make? Do you tell them how much you make an hour or whatever? And then they say, do you work 40 hours a week? Yes. Do you work the overtime? No. Or yes. Whatever which one you do. Do you have another job? And you tell them, yes, I have 2 jobs. Okay. What's your second job? My second job is blah, blah, blah. Now, that gives them right to go into that second job's money. See, because it goes by your income. You understand? So now you're paying double. So let's say if you bring a home $2,100 every 2 weeks. $2,100 every 2 weeks. That's $4,200 a month. You know what they're going to take? They're going to take 30%. Now, suppose they take 65%. 65% is half of your shit plus an extra 15%. Or if it's the 5% they say that he's going to add on, so 35% of that money, that $4,000, you're paying like $1,400, $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 a month for rent. And I know what some people say. If you got 2 jobs, well, why would you live there? See, that's the whole thing right there. That's the whole thing. 2 jobs just to live. Remember, some people have children. Well, most people living in HUD has children. I don't. But most people who live in the projects or something, they have children. They have car notes. They have car insurance or whatever. And then they had to buy food. Then they had to buy their kids' clothes. Then they had to pay for cable. You know what I mean? Bills and bills that they had to pay for. Their phone bill, their kids' phone bill. Guess what's going to happen? Something's going to give. Either the phone's going to get cut off, or they ain't going to be able to pay for their cars, or they're going to be able to pay for their insurance, or they ain't going to be able to pay for their phones, or they're going to be paying for the cable, or probably both of 2 things at one time. You know, this makes no freaking sense. It's bad enough that Bush jacked up the prices back in the early 2000s when he started his war. He wanted money to fund his war more. So what he did, he went to HUD and had it jacked up. You think that they're not going to jack up this price? Oh, hell yes, they will. I wish they don't. I hope they don't. Like I said, I want to get the hell out of here before I can do that. Because, it's unfair. Poor people get the worst. And the funny part about this whole situation, I was watching a news feed See, they didn't go to black people and talk to black people. You know who they went to talk to? They went to talk to Mexicans in California, the same ones who are threatening black people and making them move out of the neighborhoods they've been in there for years. See, when these sons of bitches got up in there, they started firebombing black people's homes, their apartments. They started bullying them and telling them they're going to kill them and beating them up and jumping them and hurting these people. You know, the point is, these people who voted for Republicans also now are going to do what now? They're going to get their just desserts. See, you got to understand, somebody once said, whatever black people go through first, white people will get last. And these damn wannabe white cracker ass Mexicans, y'all getting y'all little just desserts too. I have no fucking care in the world for you if you are against us. That's how I feel. If you're against us. I'm not saying all Mexicans. I'm not saying all Spanish or Puerto Ricans or Cubans or whatever. But I'm just saying, if you're against us, then I'm against you. And no better for you. But, again, like I said, this sack of dog shit, coon, soft shoeing, Sambo looking Ben Carson, I hope like hell that your brain explodes, you fucking moron, because you're sucking all the dick of 45 and that motherfucking toupee wearing orange orangutan looking motherfucker is going to have his day. And so will you. And the day that he has his day is the day he gonna get rid of you. He got rid of Omarosa, and you the second fucking token Negro that he's gonna get rid of. And I hope he does. Because know what he's gonna do? Once he gets everything he wants done, have you get done for him, he's going to let you go. And you're gonna have your fucking head examined, you fucking no good, brainless motherfucker. I don't know how you became a brain surgeon, you brainless sack of shit. Ben Carson, the coon of the motherfucking year. Fucking coon ass fucking Sambo. I hope like hell your brain fall out. This is the Battle Blast of the Mountain, bitches. Peace.